Greetings everyone. Thank you for visiting. Today's video is about this weekend project that lasted little longer than one weekend, or two, or three. Since we moved in the house 4 years ago, the basement had been giving us problems. From what I can tell, previous owners seen some real stuff down here, and it wasn't pretty. So they hired a company to perform waterproofing in the basement, with which I am having to deal with. And I mean, not the company. They are out of business, and so is the lifetime transferable warranty they gave to the previous owners. It's their mess up I need to fix now. This year has been quite rainy and became the year I have to fix these issues. Up to this point, all I was doing is to cut pieces of carpet closest to the wall and some drywall closest to the carpet to help drying process. But this time around we have some real serious problems. As you can see, we have soaked through carpeting and some standing water. So let's get to the bottom of it. And I mean it literally. To be honest, I've been intimidated by this project for a long time and kept procrastinating. But once I took hammer and chisel in hands, the work just led itself. What is basement waterproofing anyway? It's masking or work around the problem. Along the perimeter of the basement, a trench is made. In the trench, a perforated drain pipe installed, surrounded by gravel, and covered with membrane and layer of concrete. This drain pipe is brought to the sump well, from which the sump pump evacuates the water out to the storm water drain. Walls are covered with plastic paneling, which directs any moisture that makes its way through the walls down under this membrane, which in turn helps it go down the pipe. So before we do anything, we need to remove 2x4 studs and the base plates from the floor. Then we steadily and methodically break up and remove all the concrete flooring. Broken up concrete was placed right where the company who did this job originally did, in the crawl space. Here I'm trying to see how water is being removed by the pipe, or not. We observe water kind of staying above the gravel and not penetrating down into the drain pipe. But if we poured it closer to the turn of the drain pipe, it works a little bit better. Upon removal of the fake concrete floor, we can see something suspicious. It looks like they ran out of this fancy cover material and used regular plastic. Now we know it doesn't really work well. As we progress with concrete removal, more plastic sheeting is being revealed, but it seems to be only within this corner of the basement. Poking our way through the gravel, we reach the drain pipe. It is wrapped in sock but refuses to let water through. After extracting gravel, we can see that the old pipe has portions with missing sock, and where the sock is present, it looks like it's been dipped in some kind of varnish. No wonder the water couldn't escape through. By the way, apparently these holes in walls are part of the waterproofing job. They probably release water pressure outside and aid in water removal process. Section of pipe is cut to length and dressed with drain sock. Four-inch couplings are used to connect pieces of pipe. Old drain port is being reused, as well as the gravel. I'm trying to make sure that the drain port will be below the floor level. Making a hole in the pipe for the drain port of the appropriate size, and then covering it all with the old gravel. Now for the membrane. This stuff is the closest thing to the original I could find in a store. To make it look like what we had there before, I removed the underlining from it. This proved to be a little bit harder than what was anticipated. I'm still removing it. Now I'm removing it by even smaller pieces. That should be good enough. I lay it down and make cutouts for the turn and for the drain port. I'm not exactly sure which would be the proper way to join it by tucking it under or between the original membranes. So I did both. Time will show the right way. Or maybe it won't. Water test shows some promising results. There is no water staying above the pipe, and we see movement inside the pipe. It is time to mix some concrete and make us new floor. I think I slightly overdid it with adding water to the mix, and it became not perfectly manageable. A wood stick helps to gauge the flatness as well as level of the newly poured concrete floor. The drain port is sitting somewhere from 3/8 to a half inch under the floor level, and cement is sloped towards it to help with water evacuation just in case. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something new with me. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more videos. Consider also supporting the channel. Link is in the description. Thanks for watching.